Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to a serious topic, a serious video. Now I've been putting off making this one for a while because I wanted to do a bit more research before making this video. But you may have recently heard about the COPPA Act or the Child Online Privacy Protection Act, something. And the law that was passed, YouTube got fined a lot of money and things are about to get ugly on YouTube for content creators mostly. So basically what happened was YouTube got fined for collecting private data of children under the age of 13 and they agreed on a settlement. And now all content creators on YouTube have to mark their videos as child friendly or made for kids or not. So basically, if your video is targeted towards kids under the age of 13, it's game over for you basically. And the other more worrying thing is that if your videos are not for kids under the age of 13, but they appeal to kids under the age of 13, I'll explain that in a bit more detail. You are in maybe more trouble because you haven't categorized your video properly, and after the 1st of January 2020, you may get fined up to $42,530, I believe, per video if your content isn't properly marked. So what does this appeals to kids means? Now, when this thing came about, YouTube released a video, and in my analytics, the reason I've got this page open is they offered us the option to either select all the videos as not made for kids or made for kids, or do it on a video by video basis. Now, if your video is made for kids under the age of 13, you will lose any comments, so there won't be any comments on the video. If your channel is made for kids, you won't have things like community tabs, stories, things like that, and basically targeted personalized ads will be gone, so you won't be making any money either. Now the other issue that I thought is a bigger problem is if your content is not for kids and you mark it as not for kids, but somehow it appeals to kids, and if they think that you haven't marked it properly, you will still get fined. So basically stuff like Minecraft, Pokemon, Lego, any sort of animated cutesy looking games, JRPGs, I guess they'll come under that as well. So anything that may look appealing to kids, they will consider it as appealing to kids if kids do watch it. So yeah, this is a big problem, and YouTubers will have to make a lot of changes to survive. So basically for me, most of my content isn't for kids, but I have made a lot of videos, so I'll have to go through my videos here on this channel and the other two. Well, the other two, they don't have that many videos, so it shouldn't take me too long. But today I was going to stream a game called Kynseed. I think that's how it's called, Kynseed, and it looked sort of cartoony, Stardew Valley type-ish, so I decided not to bother because it could be risky. It might appeal to kids, who knows. So what YouTube has done is, as always, they are more than willing to throw the content creators under the bus. So basically FTC said these are the laws. They are as vague as always. If I've seen Twitter, YouTube's Twitter, a lot of people have been asking them questions, is this okay, is this okay, and the YouTube reply is consult an attorney, get a lawyer, blah blah blah. So no responsibility from YouTube as always. You get in trouble, find a lawyer, as if all of us have lawyers. Do you know how expensive the bloody lawyers are? Personally, I'm not too bothered because again, I don't make a lot of money on YouTube, and I have been considering doing YouTube full time, but I have been struggling to grow it. In fact, my channel is on a decline, the main one at least. I mean the others as well. So yeah, I'll keep this as a hobby. I'll try my best to avoid making any content that may remotely appeal to kids. And what I'll do is I'll open up my Discord and I'll put my social media links, Twitter, and what else do I have? Mostly Twitter and Mixer. So yeah, I've been recently experimenting with uploading videos on Twitter, So I've made short clips of Apex Legends and uploaded them directly to Twitter. And basically on Twitter, the 2 minute 20 seconds is the time limit of the length of the video that they allow, and I think 512 megabytes. So those free game videos, those shorter videos, I'll make sure to upload them on Twitter as well. So please follow me there as well, because as you all know, YouTube, you don't get notified a lot of the times, and the subscription feed doesn't work properly. You don't get recommended. So YouTube has their own drama. For example, I recently made a video when GTA San Andreas was free. That video got demonetized, and I reviewed it, and it came back saying, yes, this is not advertiser friendly. And if you remember, that video was just me telling you that the game is free. There's no footage from the game. It was just my desktop basically, and I was just telling you that GTA San Andreas is free. So yeah, on the one hand, they want things to be family friendly, advertiser friendly, and on the other hand, don't make it for kids. So what are we supposed to do? So yeah, please follow me on all these platforms if you want. I had closed my Discord invites because I was getting annoyed with a few people, but I'll open it up. Those of you who want to stay in touch, you can follow me there. And there's the Steam group, there's the Twitter, Mixer. I've started streaming on Mixer, and I'll probably try and focus more on growing on Mixer, because I don't see a future on YouTube as a full-time content creator. I'll still do it as a hobby until they actually shut me down, because in the past the thing was, you can make it as a hobby, you'd keep doing it as long as you like, even if you're not making money, it's fun. But now that there's an actual threat of a fine, I don't see the point. Like at this point, I'm an Indian YouTuber. I should probably just make PUBG videos, PUBG mobile videos in Hindi. That seems to be the only safe thing to do for Indian YouTubers. My content is in English, and I do get a small percentage of viewers from this North America, USA, etc. So yeah, I don't know, because they have been very clear about this being applied to everyone around the world, not just the US, because apparently America owns the world. So at least they own YouTube, and YouTube is based there. So yeah, links will be in the description. There may be some slight changes to the way I do the content here. I mean, I haven't been making a lot. As you can see here, I noticed the decline around mid of this year. So around here, you can see there's a steady decline in my company. It just picked up here tiny bit. These spikes, this was, I think, the Steam summer sale. This was the Halloween sale, and this one September. Why is there a spike here? What was here in September? 17th September. I think this is when the GTA San Andreas game was free, so there is a spike there. Yeah, GTA San Andreas was free, and Batman, the 6 Batman games from Epic, was also free around the same time. So I'm guessing also, yeah, a couple of YouTubers recommended my channel in their community tabs for free games because of these two. So I think that's the reason for the spike here. But you can see here, if you take a graph, look at this line, it's been on a decline. This peaked around January 19th, January, February, and then it's been on a steady decline. So yeah, I'd noticed this around the mid of the year after the Steam summer sale, that subscribers were not getting the videos, the views were dropping. It was very clear that YouTube wasn't recommending or suggesting videos, even though my content hadn't changed. But anyway, I'll do it as long as it's fun, as long as I'm not actually penalized directly like this 42,000 thing. I'd have to go through all my videos. I'm fairly sure I don't have any videos targeted at kids. I've never targeted them at kids, and I don't play a lot of games that are targeted or that may appeal to kids, but there have been a few games that may have cartoony graphics. So I'll go through my videos and maybe remove them altogether, unlist them, make them private or something. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you that this is actually a bigger deal than it may appear, because of course, if you're not a content creator, you might think, oh no, this is another YouTube related drama. But this is serious. YouTube got fined, so they are going to punish us basically. And yeah, 1st of January 2020, a lot of channels are going to get deleted, maybe deliberately, maybe accidentally. There'll be a lot of videos will get deleted. People's channels will no longer be suggested, and all of that is going to happen. So future isn't looking great on YouTube for content creators. I mean, it may change. There are suggestions, there are things that this law may be changed a bit. It has to be changed, otherwise everybody's affected. But yeah, some of the policies that YouTube is going to adopt regarding the algorithm and how the notifications and suggestions and things work, they are going to affect everyone. So only content that is clearly unappealing to kids, boring videos like this with nothing interesting in the background, I think these are the only things that are going to be successful on YouTube in the future. But anyway, I'll be more or less doing what I have been doing. I'll try and be a bit more careful, I guess, and I'll be trying to diversify and use other platforms. Like I said, Twitter, I'll use Twitter for shorter videos, and I'll try and do more streaming on Mixer and try to grow that. Yeah, please follow me on all these platforms if you are interested and if you want to be notified of things, basically, because YouTube doesn't. Because I've seen even on the free game videos, like let me see if I can show you. Even here, if you see the free game videos, the views, I comfortably get 1,000 to 2,000 on most of the free game videos, but recently it's, look at this, 16,000 for this, 5,000 for this, 2,000 for this one, and then 5,000 for the Batman games. But after that, it's just been very quiet. Even free stuff isn't getting a lot of views. So yeah, what the basic conclusion that I've drawn from this is, you'll need to have something strong offline, off YouTube, I mean, on other social media platforms, and use YouTube as just a hosting site for your videos. And even then you have to be extra careful. YouTube search, YouTube recommendation, those sort of things are no longer going to work for you. You have to bring the audience off YouTube, away from YouTube and onto YouTube, and somehow make it work. That is the future of YouTube. But yeah, we'll see how things change. 2020, at least the start of 2020, early few months are going to be really rough for the content creators. Hopefully we survive this and keep continuing, because gaming is a thing that appeals to kids, and they are very vague with their terms and conditions and things. So it is going to definitely affect a lot of gaming YouTubers. But anyway, don't want to make things too depressing, but things are bad. Thank you for watching. If you did watch it till the end, links in the description. Please consider following them if you want to stay in touch, and see you next time.